Hi, Bell City. Coach Danielle here to give you Wednesday's demo for your workout. Your question is, if you could own any car, what would it be? So for your warm-up, we have 5 minutes. You're going to start with a minute of cardio of your choice. So that could be low box runners, lateral hops, dot hops. You can run for a minute, so run out for 30 seconds and then run back for those 30 seconds. You can do jumping rope. Any of that is good for cardio, something to get your heart rate up. You could do burpees for a minute if you'd like to. Then you're going to go into 4-minute EMOM. A 4-minute EMOM, so minute 1 is going to be 30-second single arm object press on your right, then 30-second single arm press on your left. Then on minute 2, you're going to go to 45 seconds of single object front squats. Most of you have one object, so we're going to either hold that dumbbell across our chest or we're going to take a kettlebell and hold it in the goblet. You could, if you'd like to, hold the dumbbell as well in a goblet hold. And we're going to do that for 2 rounds. So to go over those movements, yes, I'm using a Lego container just to show you that you can use other objects in your house. You are going to do 30-second single arm press on your right. So I'm just going to press for 30 seconds on my right. And then I'm going to switch at the 30-second mark, and then I'm going to press 30 seconds on my left. Then we'll either go into holding that object or dumbbell in both our hands across our chest for those front squats. Or if you feel you need to hold it in that goblet, we could do that too for those front squats. There's 45 seconds of front squats. Then for your body weight pump that is next, it is going to be 9 minutes. And you're going to do 3 sets for max reps. So we're going to do a minute of hollow rocks, a minute of air squats, a minute of glute bridges, and then a minute rest. And then we'll go back to the top, do it again, and then we'll go back to the top and do it for a 3rd time. So hollow rocks, air squats, and glute bridges. Oh my. Hollow rocks. So we're going to lower, place that back flat into the ground, point those toes, arms are up overhead, and we're going to rock. Popping that butt up, pointing those toes, all our nice gymnasts. Then we're going to do that for a minute, then we're going to pop up, and then we're going to do air squats for a minute, keeping our chest up, back straight, pushing those knees out, driving through those heels. And then we'll come back down to the floor for that 3rd minute, plant those feet, feel free to bring those feet a little bit closer to your booty, hands are down at your sides, pop those booties up into those glute ups. Come back down, pop them up. So you're squeezing your booty at the top. We're going to do these for a minute, and then we get to rest for a minute. And then we go back to the top and do all 3 of those movements again on every minute. That is your body weight pump. Then we move on to a full body sweat workout. This is going to last 26 minutes. You have 3 8-minute AMRAPs. Every AMRAP has the same movements in it. So you're going to get a rest between each AMRAP, and you're going to pick up where you left off in that last AMRAP. So the AMRAP consists of a minute of a wall sit, then you get 2 minutes of cardio of your choice, 20 burpees, and 40 flutter kicks. Then you get a minute rest, you move into the next AMRAP. So if you finished off with 10 burpees in the first AMRAP in your 3rd round, then you're going to pick up with those other burpees in the next AMRAP to finish. Because your total score is going to be all the rounds and reps that you got from those 3 AMRAPs. Not totaling them, picking up where you left off and continuing on. So with those 4 movements that we're doing, the 1 minute of wall sit, you're going to find a nice place on your wall. Get into that 90-degree angle with your legs, driving those heels through the ground, pushing that back into the wall. So you have nice support. If you want to bump this up, feel free, and you can hold a weight in front of you. That is your choice. Then you have 2 minutes of cardio. So again, cardio of your choice. You've been doing a bunch of different cardio stuff to your warm-up in all the other days too. So feel free to switch it up too in each AMRAP. Say you want to run in the first AMRAP. Say you have a bike. You want to bike in the second one. Say you have a jump rope. You want to do that in the 3rd one. Switch it up. Feel free. After the 2 minute of your cardio, you have 20 burpees. So again, our chest touches the ground. We place our feet with our hands. Jump and clap. Open your hips at the top. Make sure that you're not clapping here Make sure you're clapping up here so we're opening our hips at the top, squeeze those booties. I only need to get a piece of paper under your feet so you don't have to jump through the roof on any of those. Then you have 40 flutter kicks. These always burn the abs. So you're gonna get those shoulder blades off the ground into that hollow hold. Your hands could be over your head, they could be at your side. It's harder if they're over your head, and you're gonna flutter kick those legs. Nice tight, point those toes, and you're gonna do 40 of those. Each leg counts as a rep. So those are the movements in your full body sweat workout. So again, it's 3 AMRAPs, 8 minutes each. Pick up where you left off, you get a minute rest between each one. Then you get to finish it all up with a finisher for 5 minutes. It is 5 sets, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, and there's 2 movements. So the first movement is single object curls, and the second movement is those cross-body mountain climbers. Both those movements will be in 1 minute because it's 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, and then 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds rest. So the single object curls, feel free to grab those Legos again. You can do these, so you're gonna bring your arm all the way down. You can do these. I've already used Legos because my top is coming off, which is fine. We are going to bring them down and come back up. If you have a dumbbell and you want to do a hammer style, we can do that as well. If you have or if your dumbbell is too heavy, feel free to hold it at that 2 of the heads, come down, and come back up. So if you're gonna do 2 objects, do them at the same time if you're feeling that. If you don't have the 2 objects of the same weight, again, holding it at the same time, coming down, coming back up. And then those crossbody mountain climbers. Make sure I don't trip on the Lego that I dropped. You're gonna come into that tall plank, and you're gonna go opposite arm, so opposite elbow, opposite knee. So opposite, opposite. If you were on like a top floor of an apartment and you don't want to make a lot of noise, you can go really fast, quietly. If you are not, you're gonna go chop those feet, opposite elbows, opposite knee. Hope you guys enjoy all this. Don't forget there's a 5-minute mobility at the end of every one of these workouts. It's either on the Bell City site you can get it or Zen Planner. Feel free to do that. It always makes sure the mobility fits to what you did that day. Have a good day, guys. See you later.